Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. I am back for another chapter of One Piece. Today is a good day. Chapter 1044 came out, and boy, it is a doozy. Let's begin with the cover page. We have Chapter 1044, Warriors of Liberation. Cover page is Germa 66 Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 8. Mama's out to sea. Let's start our research. And it seems like they are going to cut open the Vinsmoke brothers with a bunch of doodads and gadgets the Charlotte children have. There's a buzzsaw, screwdrivers, clamps, all types, really. Though I don't think they will have any, well, let's just say they what is it called? They got exoskeletons that are really hard, right? So I don't even know if any of these will pierce the skin, but Oven let them do what they want to do, basically. I don't know how it'll turn out, but maybe the next chapter will show what will happen. Who knows? But anyways, let's jump right into this chapter. Oh boy, I'm just quaking in my boots. Bah. Anyways, we start the chapter with Zunisha. Well, it's a shot of Zunisha, but someone else is talking. A responding pulse. Ba-dump. Someone's heart has restarted. And I think it's Luffy's voice saying this. What's happening? How can I still stand? I just lost. Doom da da. Doom da da da. Doom da da da. Doom da da da. That's his heartbeat. But I feel like I'm having a blast. That is Luffy laughing right now. But it seems Momo is showing fear while there's no, like, you can't see Zunisha's eyes. It's all blacked out. Luffy is Joy Boy. And then Yamato was shocked. Zunisha said that? Pleasure Hall, Left Brain Tower. We see Sanji jump awake. As in, he must have sensed Luffy awake and... Yeah, Sir Pirate, you're awake. Luffy. So Sanji does sense something. Live floor. We see Kid, Law, and Hyogoro. What the? Law is shocked too. And then Hyogoro, is that Sir Straw Hat? And we cut to Marco. Straw Hat. Like, he's all sweating and shocked too. Hey, you two. He's still breathing. And then we see Luffy and Otama hug. Luffy's still alive? You gotta be okay, right, big bro? They're bawling their eyes out. So then we cut to we cut to the Holy Land, Mary Jo. Yeah. And the Gorosei are talking it out. The Hall of Power, Pangaea Castle. We sacrificed one of our best agents and enraged Kaido. Are we sure our my gosh, I'm really slurring on my words today. Excuse me. Priorities are straight? This may be better than the alternative. It's gosh dang it. It's imperative that we snuff out something this problematic. No matter the era, the world government has always failed to acquire the Gumma Gumma no fruit. The Gumma Gumma no me. Even after 800 years of trying, it's almost as if the fruit itself is evading us. Well, that's not impossible. All zone fruits have a will of their own. And this one carries the name of God. After all, the Gumma Gumma no Mi is really a mythical zone It's the Hito fruit, also known as the human fruit, model Nika. And we cut to Luffy jumping, his silhouette jumping behind, his silhouette in front of the moon, as just like when Jinbei was fighting Who's Who, just like Sun God Nika. Oh, that's so trippy. Luffy is laughing out loud as his heart doom dutta, doom dut data, doom dut data, doom dut data, doom. Its user's body gains the priorities of rubber. In combat, they're supposedly only limited by their imagination, putting smiles on faces. Far and wide, they are embodiment of the warrior of liberation, sun god Nika. Awakening exponentially strengthens their rubber body, and they have even more freedom. It is allegedly the most ridiculous power in the world. Damn. So Luffy is a god. Praise the sun. Holy shit, man. Treasure floor repository, second floor. So we get a breather in this chapter between the excitement. Hiyori, I really admire Odin. Think about what you're doing. So we still see Orochi under all the rubble, and he's basically trying to weasel his way out of dying. It was all Kaido. He was using me. We can still run together. Just remove these nails and Hiyori retorts, "You spat in the face of the samurai you owed. Who would still believe you?" As she still continues playing the shamisen. "My father kept his promise, did he not? He danced like a fool for 5 long years because he thought you and Kaido would honor the secret arrangement you made in free Wano. He never even told his own family. My father was a man who kept his word." Flashback to Odin. "He still expected the same of you when you agreed to let them go if he withstood being boiled for an entire hour. Even while his body was being burned by the oil, despite it all, he always smiled. Always. I can't even fathom my father's suffering. He had to shoulder the burden by himself, because the entire nation was your hostage." We get a flashback of Hiyori and Odin. "What's the matter, Hiyori? Father, are you really okay with what everyone says about you?" "Of course I am. You know why? Because I have you guys." "Really? Then I swear I will always be here for you." And then Hiyori drops her mask. Oh, wait, no. Orochi retorts, "Oh, yes, I've always said Odin was a great samurai. As the Shogun, I can ensure his legacy is recognized. Your father..." And then Hiyori throws her mask to the ground, tears in her eyes, and anger written all over her face. "Hold your tongue, you miserable wretch. I am oh my goodness, I can't believe I butchered this. Kozuki Hiyori." And we see Orochi in fear. "I was always proud to carry my father's name, even while I was starving and covered in rags. You, on the other hand, never had a trace of honor. Every day you were shogun was only too many, and as each day passed, more and more lives were lost." "Wait, stop. Don't do something you're going to regret. Seeking revenge is a dated ideology, you know. Besides, killing me makes no difference. Kaido will still be unbeatable." And then we see the fragment of Kanjuro's last attack. "Orochi-sama. Huh? I have failed. Is that you, Kanjuro? This is as far as I go." It's like a flame spirit kind of thing. Your timing is impeccable. This is the ideal stage for your real finale performance. Burn this woman to ash. Go on. Take her. The failed revenge of a shrew 20 years in the making. It's the perfect title for this tragic comedy. Take a look, Hiyori. A Kazuki survivor should know that the fortune favors the mighty. And then, I don't know why, but the flames, Orochi-sama, that's the wrong... Orochi-sama, and it goes near Orochi-sama, and it's just burning Orochi. That's the wrong way! Ah! Hiyori, the dawn will come. Kandro, you idiot! Hiyori, save me! It burns! The Kazuki clan always keeps its promise. And then we cut back to the top of Onigashima. Doom data. Doom data. And Luffy's jumping all over the ground. I feel like anything's possible now. I can keep fighting a bit longer. My heartbeat sounds funny. This is my peak. This is Gear 5th. Crackle. And we just see a bunch of static electricity shooting all over the place as Kaido looks up in shock. What? Thud. And then we see all of Kaido's men get knocked out. Obviously, Conqueror's Haki. Hey, you guys! What the hell is that? It's on the roof. Kaido's showing a little shock in his face as a dragon. And then we just see there's a hole in the roof. Hey, what's happening? Conqueror's Haki, where's it coming from? And then we see this huge hand grab Kaido's snake body like he's a toy. Grab, sound effects, grab. What? And then there's a panel of Luffy smiling big. Yoink! And he's just pulling Kaido to the roof while Kaido's eyes are popping out like a cartoon. Kaido-san! And Luffy brought him all the way to the roof. As you see his arm all stretched out and big. And then we see Luffy. Oh man, he's like pumping up his muscles, like literally like Popeye the Sailor Man. Haha! She. And then we see him spin Kaido around and start whapping him back and forth on the ground, just like what Hulk did to Loki in Avengers. And then he lets go and lets him crash to the ground. Ha ha! Straw Hat. So you're still alive. I'm grateful. Borrow breath. And Luffy's just laughing until... Whoa! And his eyes pop out with his mouth agape. And then grabs the ground like it was made out of rubber and pulls it up. Hup! And is just pulling as he's like very strong. It almost looks like he's in between Gear 4th and like basically it's almost like every gear combined, and he can like change on a whim. Huh. So somehow, I don't know how, but he bounced the blast right back at Kaido. Boing! Because he grabbed like some of the ground and ripped it up. It's quite amazing, I must say, this attack. It's really well done. So the blast hits Kaido. Kaboom! And we just see Gear 5. And Luffy has the flame clouds around his shoulders, while also his hair's on fire. It looks like I don't know what it will look like in the anime, but like, yeah, it looks like his hair's on fire, just like that color spread where he was for the video game characters, he had like fire hair, which I guess in itself was kind of foreshadowing. And then Kaido survives the blast, obviously, since he's impenetrable. Sorry about that idiot from before. I didn't want to win like that. And Kaido, Luffy's eyebrows are swirly too. Don't sweat it. Now let's finish this, Luffy says with a big grin on his face as his eyes look kind of spirally too. Like, is this still Luffy? Or is there a little bit of Joy Boy in him? We don't know. There's so many questions. But damn, this was a really good chapter, and it was worth the wait. It was hard avoiding the spoilers, that's for sure, since it was going all around Twitter. The battle reaches its finale. Next issue, cover and color spread. Ooh, I wonder what it'll be like. I don't know if there will be a break next week. I heard that there will be like a Shonen Jump break. But damn, Luffy's he's God. Sun God. Damn. I also saw a bunch of people taking a picture from the Sky Island arc where they're like cheering and stuff, and there's also another part where Luffy is literally a silhouette in the same position as Nika. So there's a lot of foreshadowing, and damn, I don't know how he does it, but Oda knows what to do with his story, that's for sure. And I definitely like the toony aspect of the fight. It really harpens back to the first arc of the... It definitely harpens back to the first pre-time skip, because I really liked how Luffy used his rubber abilities. So silly. Like, he was so creative with that. And then the pre-time skip stuff, or no, after time skip stuff, a lot of times it was just elephant gun, elephant gun, elephant gun. A lot of the times. There were some times where he just did random stuff. Like where he used the UFO, but then Zoro called him out and was like, Luffy, this is a time to be serious, not to be playing around. But I think he's way better. I think he's way better when he's fooling around. That's when his true creative freedom of his power comes out. Anywho, that was chapter 1044. This is Haysoos. I give it a 10 out of 10. That is a fucking good chapter. Haha. Excuse my language, but damn. Toon Force, unite! Anyways, we can't wait till the next chapter. This will be a long wait. I wonder what Oda will cook up next. Luffy versus Popeye the Sailor Man. When? Anywho, read One Piece. Goodbye.